Hello everyone! I just wanted to give you an update on where things are going with the channel. In this video, I'm sharing some real talk about my current posting schedule and how I'm using YouTube Shorts to grow, why I believe in having multiple but related niches, the kind of content I've been creating, travel, sports, life lessons, and more, what's worked and what hasn't, the filming and editing setup I use, finding joy in creating content at 52 years old, almost 53 in a couple of months, facing disappointment, imposter syndrome, and comparing myself to others. It's natural, right? And finally, why I still continue to create, and why I hope you do too. So let's dive in. Welcome to the Carl Ventures channel. I'm Carl, and alongside my husband Matthias, we're on an adventurous mission to explore the world with boundless curiosity and open hearts. Our journey is all about immersing ourselves in diverse cultures, connecting with people from all walks of life, and promoting positivity and understanding wherever we go. Join us as we embark on this thrilling adventure together, so buckle up and let's dive into the unknown. Thank you for coming back, or if you're here for the first time, welcome. So here's the truth. Content creation is exciting, fulfilling, and meaningful, but it's also incredibly hard when you're not seeing the growth you hoped for. You put in hours, pour your heart into stories, edit until midnight, and sometimes it feels like no one's watching. And that can be really disheartening. The problem I've been wrestling with is this. How do you keep going when you're passionate, but the traction doesn't come as quickly as you want? How do you stay consistent, find joy, and keep showing up even when views are low and doubt creeps in? That's where this update comes from. I've been thinking a lot lately about the posting schedule and how important consistency is, not just for the algorithm, but for me as a creator. Structure gives me a sense of focus and purpose, so I'm committing to posting more regularly, not just full length, but also YouTube Shorts. Because to be honest, I've neglected that piece until I recently came across other experts recommending that. And that's where the channel really started to grow. In the last 28 days, YouTube Shorts has generated 110.1 thousand new viewers, 2.9 thousand returning viewers. So that's amazing. So never ever neglect posting YouTube Shorts. 105,000 impressions, average view duration of 1 minute and 57. Even for YouTube Shorts, that's good. So this has really generated a lot of subscribers and interest to my channel, and also added 297,000 views. In just a couple of weeks, I gained hundreds of subscribers, all because of Shorts. It reminded me that we often have so many amazing moments just sitting in our camera rolls, stuck in our photo or video libraries, doing nothing. And so never ever underestimate the power of revisiting these moments and giving them life again. Deservedly so. That's content people connect with. And I've been going back and finding clips of our trips and events through the years, things that felt small at the time, but in hindsight were beautiful memories. Posting those has not only helped the channel get exposure, but it's been a personal way of reliving the joy, reminiscing those moments of fun and excitement. I've also been thinking about how I want the channel to evolve. I know there's always pressure to have a single defined niche, but I've realized that what I have are multiple yet related niches. They're all just different layers of the same story. I talk about travel, sports events, life lessons, inspirational stories, celebratory videos, tips and pearls. You've seen these in my channel through the years. Some experts say that having too many niches can confuse your audience or make it harder for the algorithm to recommend your content. And yeah, there's definitely some truth to that, especially when you're just getting started. But others also say that if your content is tied together by a consistent voice, purpose, or perspective, it can absolutely work. So I found that to be true because at the heart of it all, my content is about storytelling. Whether I'm walking through a foreign market, walking around the neighborhood, cheering at an Olympic stadium, reflecting on loss, or offering a simple life tip, it's all me. That's me. That's who I am. It's all part of my larger journey. So instead of boxing myself in, I'm learning to own my voice and trust that the right people will get it. And as far as gear goes, I use what I can. My iPhone, a camera, sometimes a mic, a laptop. I've slowly added more filming and editing tools, but honestly, it's still a simple setup. I don't try to complicate things. Whatever works, for as long as the quality is there, what matters is the intention behind the content, not how fancy it looks. Looking back, I've covered a lot. I've shared travels around the world, from beaches and cityscapes to, as I mentioned, Olympic events and quiet walks in nature. I've gone to sports events, big and small, where I felt the energy of human achievement. I've told stories about life, about loss, about resilience, about joy. I've made tips and pearls videos where I share what's helped me. Some content has gotten a lot of views, others, honestly, barely made a ripple. But I keep creating, not for the numbers, but because I love this. I've found joy in content creation, and I didn't expect that, especially at 52 years old. I started when I was in my late 40s, 49 or 50. And society makes you feel like you've missed your chance to build something new. But here I am, building anyway. There have been disappointments, of course. Days when I felt demoralized, moments I questioned whether I was good enough or if anyone even cared about the work I put out. Life challenges happen. Burnout, imposter syndrome, as I mentioned. I've felt all of it. And yeah, sometimes I do compare myself to others, and I've learned it's okay to feel bothered by that. It's human. But I always have to go back to my why. I remind myself that I am unique, and there's a reason why, even with a small channel, thousands of people have found my stories relatable, interesting, and meaningful enough to hit subscribe. That matters, and I have to honor that milestone and thank each subscriber through the years. I can't take that for granted. It means something. I've learned from so many incredible creators and YouTube experts. They've shared invaluable guidance that I deeply appreciate. But at the end of the day, the content I carry, my stories, must resonate with someone. That's what really matters. And here's the truth. If I can inspire one person, just one, to keep going, to believe in their voice, to create, to tell their story, then my job is done. I hope this update encourages you to keep chasing whatever lights you up. Let your passion for storytelling be the stabilizing factor in an otherwise challenging life and world. God knows, we need something to stabilize us. So keep going, keep sharing. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. If there's a moment from your own journey, whether it's a creative win, a personal breakthrough, or even a tough lesson that might inspire someone else or me, please share it in the comments. You never know who might need to hear it today. Life is such a privileged experience. And remember, to be able to tell your story, one that others can relate to, learn from, or be inspired by, is truly a gift. Don't ever take that lightly. Keep showing up, keep sharing, because someone out there needs to hear what only you can say. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more.